Hello there. Hey, I'm glad you guys could take time out to speak with me today, or to listen to what I have to say. It won't take much of your time out because I know you have about 5 minutes before you need to start practice. And I definitely want to thank your coach for allowing me this time. He's a really nice guy. And with that being said, I want to show my appreciation by conveying 2 important points to you guys that hopefully you can take away from this and grow from it and understand the importance of effective communication. Now, the underlying theme that I want you to grasp around this speak today is don't let you guys as team players get stuck in the mud. That's right. Don't get stuck in the mud. Now, what do I mean by this terminology? The MUD is actually an acronym. The M standing for misunderstanding, the U standing for uncertainty, and the D standing for doubt. I can assure you there's many interactions on a team, many different pieces of information to convey with your teammates, with your coach. This will happen. You will get stuck in the mud if you do not have effective communication skills. So again, this is misunderstanding, uncertainty, and doubt. They all tend to interact with one another and make the whole process difficult of achieving your goal. Now, what is your goal? Of course, your goal is to win games and to be a great team, right? So, let me quickly get started. My 2 points revolving around this theme are what is effective communication, and secondly, why is it important to you? Well, simply, effective communication is, it's a way of interacting. It's a presence. It's a sense of community. It's a sense of caring for one another in terms of what your teammate has to say. But more than that, I want you to grasp this concept of communication rule. This communication rule is comprised of 3 elements. Your tone of voice, which actually comprises 38% of the message being conveyed. And then your body language conveys 55% of the message. And then 7% is your words being spoken. Now again, this might be a bit surprising as it was to me when I found out that your message is more contingent upon your body language and your tone of voice. So keep this in mind. Communication rule. 55% body language. Are you open to the person that's speaking? Are you engaged, leaning forward? Tone of voice. Are you expressing enthusiasm with the person is saying? You know, when you're speaking, do you have enthusiasm? Or are you speaking positively? And then back to your spoken word. Whenever you're communicating, are you listening? Are you truly listening? Because in reality, the vast majority of miscommunication, the M in the MUD, comes from lack of listening. Oftentimes we find ourselves anxious to jump in the conversation, and we're just waiting for that person to finish speaking, but we're thinking about what we're going to say. Well, by doing so, we're not fully grasping what the person speaking is saying. Secondly, there's times where we feel like we have the concept of what the person is saying, and then we quickly tune them out and start thinking about something else. Again, not grasping the full concept. So again, that creates a misunderstanding, and misunderstandings are going to inhibit us being on the same page as a team, pulling in the same direction. This is why it's important to you to be aware of these type of errors that prevent everyone pulling in the same direction, being on the same page as a team. So back to this 2 important concepts that I want you to take away from this is do not get stuck in the mud with misunderstandings, uncertainties, and doubts. You can do this by understanding that communication is far more than speaking and listening. It's about your body language and expressing yourself in a way that conveys enthusiasm and interest. And this is going to create a winning team. So I want you to take away 2 points. What communication is and how it's important to you, and these concepts are grasped through the analogy of do not get stuck in the mud. And the communication rule. 38 tone of voice, 55 body language, 7% spoken word. Thanks for taking this time to listen to what I have to say. And if you guys would like to hear more what I have to say on these topics, just let your coach know, and we'll set up a meeting at some point when it's conducive to you guys' schedule. Thanks. Have a great workout.